Hey everybody, it's Dave. Today we're talking about LIIFT4 and the big launch we have coming up. I'm going to walk you through this slideshow presentation that Kim Carver gave to me, but I want to sort of really just give you a little bit of introduction to this product, a little bit of introduction to how this is all working, and then really just show you where you can find information about the product and about what's going on and learn more about it. So first of all, LIIFT4 is it's 4 days a week. The workouts are some weightlifting and then some high-intensity interval training, so HIIT training combined. And I like the 4-day-a-week format. I'm really looking forward to this one coming out. I'm super excited about it. It fits really well on my schedule. It's actually kind of what I've been doing lately, is working out 4 or 5 days a week, and I'm having better workouts because I work out less. So I'm able to push harder and I recover. I have more time for recovery. Anyway, let's talk about a couple things about this. The first one to understand is the schedule, okay? Here's the schedule. LIIFT4 launches on BOD October 1st. Why are we talking about it now? Because Beachbody is allowing us to purchase early access to it before it launches on BOD. Here's why it's important to sort of understand that and talk about it that way. There are some customers who have had a little bit of heartburn. I actually haven't had any of these, but I've heard other people tell me that they have had customers who have had a little bit of heartburn about, well, I purchased all access and now it's not all access because there's something I don't get that I've got to pay for. The answer is no. Actually, you do get it. You just don't get it until October when everybody who has BOD gets it. If this is a program that really appeals to you and is the sort of thing that you really, really want to do, then you can purchase early access to it, okay? That's what this is. It's early access for coaches and customers who buy one of the LIIFT4 packs, and I'll talk about the packs in just a second and walk you through all that. The program's available on June 11th. However, there are some resources I'm going to show you in just a second you can use in order to start taking orders now, okay? We're going to be using ShareAcart in order to do that. I'm going to show you that to you in just a minute. The LIIFT4 product toolkit is something that is really, really important. Again, you'll see all this stuff in here on this thing about everything. It answers every question. There's videos. There's videos you can download. I'm going to show you those in just a second. All kinds of social media assets, including Instagram story-friendly videos. So just pretty cool. That's a kind of a new one for us. Where do you find all that? Well, you find it in the back office, in the Coach Online office under Grow My Business, Product Tools, and Shareable Media. And here we are under LIIFT4. Incidentally, there's stuff for every program that we have here, these sort of assets, which are really, really awesome. Now, so if you want to know information about, for example, what's involved, hey, how much are these different things? Here's a nice little quick reference guide. If LIIFT4 is going to be your thing, and this is something you're going to really dive in with, I suggest you just print this up. This is something that I've printed up, and I just put it on right next to my calendar here on the side of my desk, so that I don't have to go and look it all up. It's just right there, okay? So something I think is really helpful there. There's also a product training guide, which I'll show you really briefly. This is going to answer all of your questions about this program. In addition, if you're sort of trying to figure out whether this is something you're really interested in doing or not, if you go to Beachbody On Demand, you will see a LIIFT4 coming soon tab or whatever link. There's a trailer. There's these videos. All of this stuff is going to explain this program to you so that you understand kind of the fundamentals about it. And it's going to give you kind of the talking points. I'm skipping over that, okay? I'm just skipping over all the talking points on this program. I want you to figure that out. I want you to understand how the program works and whether it's something that is going to really appeal to your customers. If it is, then I need you to figure out how to sort of position that. This will help you with all this stuff. I'm more focusing on the dates and making sure you know where to find stuff. Okay, again, product tracker, or I'm sorry, the product toolkit. This is really helpful right here. Pre-order tracker. So what this is, simple little sheet where it's going to separate out your customers who, again, are eligible for challenge packs and completion packs, and your coaches who are eligible for accessory bundles. I'll talk about more of that in just a minute. But this will allow you to take their name and their email address and then what they want, and then send them a link, and you can even track all this stuff. To send them a link using the ShareAcart. Sorry, I'm trying to highlight just these, but it's not working. You can send them a ShareAcart and monitor that whole order process. You can start that now, even though the product's not available until June 11th. All right. On June 4th, you're going to see that there's a sample LIIFT4 workout on BOD. So again, you just go into BOD, same place I showed you earlier, and you'll find that sample workout there. Again, I suggest that you use and leverage that, for your existing BOD customers. Have a day where everybody goes and does it. Make it June 4th, because that's the day it'll be there, right? Great idea. So then June 11th, the packs are available. The actual program is going to launch for early access, right? The actual program launches October 1st, but the early access is on July 16th. So we have over a month of time to get people all lined up with their orders, making sure that people have enough time to get all their supplements and everything in the mail. Gives us a little bit of bubble time as well, just in case we have any issues. Some of these releases have been huge, and the demand is greater than Beachbody predicts. So this is nice to have a little bit more time here to get people started. In addition, it's not shown on this slide, but in addition to this, the week before July 16th, I think it's going to be 4 workouts, because that's how many workouts are in a week with LIIFT4. But on the week before July 16th, Joel is going to do some prep week type workouts. So some of that he's going to be talking about nutrition and how to get your pantry ready. Some of it's going to be just, hey, let's work out, and let me give you an idea of what you're going to kind of see starting on July 16th. July 31st for coaches only is the last day to get into Joel's test group. So Joel is running a test group for coaches only. This is not for customers. So if your customers, again, if you have people who really are into Joel and really want to do this thing and they want to be in his group, that's a really nice thing, nice leverage to get them to sign up, to go ahead and sign up and be a coach. They're also going to get a tremendous discount on this stuff, and they can do that. They can purchase either a challenge pack or a completion pack, depending on whether they've got BOD or not. I'll talk about that in a second. And sign up to become a coach to get into his group. But they've got to do that by July 31st. Now, why the lag time there? Well, here's why. Because if you start a group and it starts on July 16th or the week before, as you're doing your prep week, right? You got about 2 weeks to get people really, really interested and wanting to work with Joel. At which point they can just upgrade to coach, and they can get into his group. Okay, if they've purchased a LIIFT4 pack. That's another requirement to get into Joel's test group, is you have to purchase a LIIFT4 pack. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the different options for packs. This is a lot like we had with 80-Day Obsession, where we have challenge packs, completion packs, and accessory packs. And then in each one of those sort of categories, there's some different options to get. This can get a little confusing. I mean, just to take a step back from it, okay? It's actually really, really simple. Challenge packs are for customers who do not have Beachbody On Demand, okay? Any customer that does not have Beachbody On Demand. Coaches are not allowed to buy challenge packs or completion packs. They're only for customers. Completion packs are for customers who have On Demand. If you look at the actual challenge pack, let's just take the regular old challenge pack, which is BOD membership plus Shakeology or the performance stack. Excuse me. Plus all LIIFT4 collateral and access, early access, blah 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 blah. Right. The difference between the challenge pack and the completion pack is just that the completion pack does not include a BOD membership, so it's less expensive. So what you've got to do as a coach is you've got to understand who you're speaking to. If somebody already has a BOD membership, don't present them with the $180 challenge pack. That's not the best deal for them, right? They're unnecessarily paying extra money. If they already have a BOD membership, they need the completion pack, and this completion pack is only $150. Same thing with Deluxe and Mega, okay? The Deluxe adds in, essentially, a tub of Recover and a tub of Energize, right? So you get Shakeology plus some of the performance line. Again, if they've already got a BOD membership, there's a completion pack for that customer. The Mega Pack adds in just more supplements, basically. You're going to get 2 tubs of Recover instead of 1, tub of Energize, a tub of Hydrate, which you don't get with the Deluxe pack, and then 2 tubs of Recharge. Recharge is an interesting supplement for me. It's one of my favorites, and what I've found with my customers is it's the one that they tend to buy the least, except for maybe the creatine. It's the one that they tend to buy the least. They just sort of don't really see the value sometimes. And when I start to talk to them about that, sometimes I send them a sample. It tastes really good. Beyond that, what people report is that they sleep better, they recover better, their workouts are better, they enjoy it, and it's one of the supplements that they really stick with more than the others because they just sort of fall in love with it. But it's kind of one that people sleep on, not to use a silly phrase because it's the nighttime one. But that's a tremendous value here for $455. If you look at the comparison, and this will be on our website as well, that is yes, here we are, the Mega Challenge Pack. That's a that is a $270 discount. That's the sale on this thing. The retail cost of those supplements is $727. And for what you get, it's $455, which is pretty insane. So that is a huge, huge, huge sale, basically, on these supplements. I would also have you consider, if you have existing customers, if they're BOD customers, so they're completion pack eligible people who are really just loving these supplements. Maybe they did 80-day obsession and they just fell in love with the performance line. Now they're getting great results. This is a really great opportunity to just offer them sale. Hey, LIIFT4 is included if you want to check that out or have some early access to that. But really what this is a big sale on supplements. I mean, even for the completion pack, let's look at that one really quickly. The Mega Completion Pack is a $180 discount. If they're buying those supplements anyway, if they're already on, those supplements, then, I'm sorry, am I looking at the right one? Oh, that's the Deluxe Channel. I'm sorry, Mega Completion Pack is a $218 discount. So if they're already taking Energize and Hydrate and Recharge and Recover and Shakeology, this is a way to get those things at a deep, deep discount and kind of buy them in advance. So just something to think about as you're, kind of running through your head. Who's this working for? It might just work for your existing Performance Line customers. Now, as I said earlier, completion packs and challenge packs are only for customers. Coaches cannot buy them. That's why you only see a full retail price on these. Accessory bundles are eligible, can be purchased by either coaches or customers. However, they're really not that great of a deal for the customer. The best deal for the customer is going to be either a completion pack if they're a BOD member or a challenge pack if they're not a BOD member. All right. So really, that's what to keep in mind. These are put together for coaches. Okay, that's what the accessory bundles are really for. There are 4 of them, starting with just your VIP digital unlock. You're not going to get anything in the mail. You're just going to get a digital unlock. That will get you into Joel's exclusive coach test group if you're a coach. But really, for, what is it, $14 more, $15 more, you're going to get $15 more. You're going to get all the collateral. So there's going to be all of the, the calendar and everything else that comes with the program. You and you're going to get a couple of resistance bands, which is nice. There are also again the deluxe bundles and the mega bundles. Again, if you're taking these supplements already, this is a pretty good sale on them. So if we look at the accessory bundles, you can basically save $85 on the mega by buying this thing and by essentially buying your supplements in advance. That's pretty attractive. If you're already taking these supplements, why not just buy them at a discount? Which is the way I'm looking at it. That's kind of the way I'm buying Performance Line now. Actually, I bought the Mega Pack when 80-Day Obsession came out, and then I'm on HD for Energize because I do drink a lot. I drink a fair amount of Energize. I love Energize. It's the one that I consume the most. But I don't think I've bought more Recharge since then. I really haven't. I just have been. Maybe I did buy one. I guess I did buy one. Yeah. But anyway, that's aside from the point. Point is that that's a pretty cool sale and something to think about and take advantage of. Again, you just sort of see the big schedule. This is really what I wanted to sort of get through, was this idea that right now we're really looking forward to the June 4th sample workout. Then June 11th, everything will be on sale. You can always start talking to people now using that tracking sheet that I showed you earlier from the product toolkit. July 16th, we'll have access to the program for everybody who purchased either a challenge pack, a completion pack, or an accessory bundle. And then July 31st being the last day for Joel's test group. Then you're going to have early access to the program until October 1st. at which point it launches on the rest of BOD. So hopefully that's helpful combined with the other resources we have here. This one's pretty straightforward. I would encourage you to dig in with it. This sort of early access is, I think, what we're going to see as far as launches moving forward. From my conversations with Kim Carver and Jeff Hill, this is how it's going to work. And so it's a good idea to just sort of dig in with the first one, wrap your head around it, understand what's going on, and see what happens with your customers and your prospective coaches who are going to want to be a part of Joel's exclusive test group. Again, that's really for coaches only. So if you're watching this, you're probably a coach. Either that or you're just really, really interested in LIIFT4. But if you're watching this, you're probably a coach. And if you are, just make sure you purchase one of the accessory bundles, and that'll get you access into Joel's group. The way that'll work, you'll get an email from them letting you know where to go and to join the group. One thing to be aware of is that you're going to need to buy LIIFT4 through the account associated with your Facebook, okay? So if you have a spouse account, don't purchase it through your spouse's account and then try to get into the group with your Facebook. That's not going to work, okay? Because they're going to be cross-checking all this stuff and looking for email addresses and names and coach ID numbers as well. So make a note of that. If you purchase it through, for example, a second business center of yours, make sure that you jot down the coach ID number. And really, I suggest I take that back. You need to purchase it through the account that's connected to your BOD. Okay, so if that's your first business center, is where your BOD account is, that's the one you want to purchase through, okay, just to avoid any confusion in getting into the group. We had some problems with that with 2D Mindset launch. So that's really it. Pretty straightforward, I think. The big thing is really to dig in here with the product toolkit. Some of this stuff I'll include on our website so that you'll have it all in one handy dandy little spot. But really everything is right here in the product toolkit. Again, pretty self-explanatory. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me and let me know. I'll do whatever I can to help you guys. So there we go. That's LIIFT4.